Hey guys, and welcome to Cozy Talks, a podcast within the world of Second Life that aims to help you unwind while providing a safe space to discuss anything and everything. I'm your host, Michelle, and today I have the one and only Adore. Hi, Adore.
Bitch, you just said the word safe space and cozy. I don't think I belong in the same, breath as that.
Yes, you
To be
do.
honest. No, I literally do not. So hi, bitches. It's me, Adore La Femme. Hold on,
Yes.
period.
Period. The one and
So,
only. Oh my god, I love that.
I'm so happy we're finally doing this. We've, rescheduled this, literally 30 trillion times for, months now. But we're
Literally.
here.
We're here.
Yeah,
Exactly.
literally.
It's been a long time coming, you guys. A long time coming. So,
Literally.
Adore, why don't you tell the people what we're talking about today?
We're gonna be talking about a few different things. We're gonna be talking about relationships, because bitch, I have some stories, and we're gonna be talking about just whatever's going on in our lives. So if you're working or cleaning or something, this is such a good listen.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So let's start with dating and relationships. I feel like there's a lot to dissect, and I feel like Second Life is definitely a unique space when it comes to dating. So, what do you think about dating in Second Life, and what have you been through? What have you experienced, and how has it shaped you with the way you play the game?
Girl, how much time do we have? Okay. Me and dating just don't mix. I don't want people to think I'm not a dating kind of person. In fact, I'm very much a relationship kind of guy slash
Hmm.
girl, whatever. But I just do not have luck. I feel like it's not written for me. I don't know. That's the vibe I'm getting from life. It's bitch, it's not happening. Literally, I just don't. I don't know.
Yeah, well, maybe you've just encountered like the wrong people, or because that's the thing about dating, it's kind of like trial and error. Would you agree?
I feel like dating is dating me is like putting a hot dog down a hallway. But other than that, it's I don't know. I just don't have luck. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah.
I have a lot of horror stories.
We'll share one because we would love to hear one.
I don't know. I haven't dated anyone in a while.
Mm-hmm.
I had a serious thing last year, and then we broke up on Christmas, which was really cute. Love that. Then I briefly dated a guy that was really hot, but it just wasn't working a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I feel like it's just not happening for me. I've tried to get to know a few guys, but it's just been really fucking flip floppy on their end.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know, honestly. I mean, it depends on what kind of person you're talking to. Because for some people, there's no right or wrong way to quote unquote play Second Life. But
Right.
it depends on if you're the kind of person that views Second Life as a second life, as a separate identity, as a separate existence,
Mm-hmm.
or if you're like me, where Second Life is an extension of who you are, and your relationships in Second Life are more quote unquote real.
I completely agree because I always say, like, whatever you see in Second Life when it comes to me is exactly who you're going to get in real life. Because I also agree that, like, Second Life is an extension for me. My avatar is an extension for me. All of my experience, I'm very grateful because I've met so many, like, friends, including yourself here. And it's real. Like, to me, this isn't me in this virtual space being somebody else. Like, this is, like you said, an extension of myself. And so that's why I take every relationship that I have, with friends or acquaintances, I take them seriously because to me it is real, even though this is a game, if that makes sense.
I mean, yeah, people, okay, people will fight to the death about the definition of is Second Life a game, is it not? Girl, I don't give a fuck if Second Life is a fucking pinball game.
We're real
I feel
people.
the yeah, the definition doesn't matter. We're all real people, and people get lost in that.
Mm-hmm.
And in terms of this being an extension, I don't know what to tell you, but I look exactly like my avatar in real life.
Okay,
So
period.
this is me. I'm kidding. You've seen what I look like.
Yeah.
So we're twins. We're twinning. Yeah, you gotta take care of your real life avatar too.
Oh,
By
yeah.
the way, I did that today. Girl, I just got on Ozempic today.
Really?
Yeah, I got my shot today.
Oh,
Literally this
wow.
morning.
How long is your
I
course going
know.
to be? Like, are you just gonna go, like, just take it as you go, or?
take it as I go. Like my doctor said, like I need to take it like once a week, and then I pay
Mm-hmm.
like monthly for it.
Oh,
So I'm
wow.
bitch, I'm excited. Like I
G-
felt nauseous. Like
I'm
I've been kind of
excited
nauseous
for
on
you.
and off.
Yeah.
I know, I'm saying, but
You're
like
gonna,
I'm really fucking stoked.
yeah, you're gonna lose a lot of weight, and yeah, it's gonna be good for you. That's another thing we should jump on. Avatar appearances. I love how Second Life is just that freedom of expression. And I'd love for you to kind of like talk to us through that because you are, to me, you're such a fashion icon. Like I say it to you all the time. Like you're just very creative. And I feel like that's like one of the beautiful things about this virtual space is like you can be who you want to be. And I mean, of course, there will be people who are going to judge, but walk us through that. Like, how did you come about Adore? And like, who inspired you? Or how do you go by your creative process? Because I feel like you're just like very versatile and unique and just like, I mean, bitch, look at how you're dressed, okay? Look at them heels.
Period. It's such a loaded question, believe it or not. Like it's such a huge topic. We would have to be here for 10 hours, but
Yes.
essentially, ever since I was extremely young, like I'm talking like I barely knew how to wipe my own ass, like literally, like I've always, I've always been drawn to like, I've always wanted to like be in show business. Like I used to tell like my family like I'm gonna be famous one day. Like I was very obnoxious about it,
Yeah.
um, as a as like a 5-year-old, and I've always been more drawn to like feminine fashion and stuff. I know alert the press, a gay guy likes feminine things. Like do not
Mm-hmm.
adjust yourself. Um, like for example, I would always like fix my sister's hair and stuff like before she like went out and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And growing up, like I wasn't really allowed to like have girl toys or anything like that. So when I got on Second Life as like basically a late teenager, I just started expressing myself in all the ways that I wasn't able to, like in my real life, due to like my home situation, which was trash.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and yeah, I just started, I don't know, like being myself, like to a very aggressive level, very unapologetically. I'm very inspired by like Lady Gaga, I know
Mm-hmm.
stereotype, and then also Jelena Karlosha, who's a Serbian pop star that I fucking stan.
Mm-hmm.
She's very me. I'm very her, I should say.
Uh-huh.
So like they inspire me very much. I don't know. It's very cringe, but like it the way that I express myself, the things that I do on here, it just literally comes from within. Like it feels very natural to
Natural,
like who I
right.
am. Yeah.
Yeah.
I get sometimes I get guys in my DMs like, hey, like you're pretty or whatever, like your photos, and I'm always like, hi, like I'm a guy, just so you know, like in real life, I don't want to lead anyone on.
Mm-hmm.
But I've noticed, generally speaking, the kind of like quote unquote straight guy that is mostly attracted to me, are like the quote unquote chasers.
Wow. Isn't that
Guys,
interesting? Wow.
it is.
Yeah.
Like, so basically, for those that don't know what that means, like the kind of men I attract on Second Life, with the way that I present myself, are usually, let's say, men that are like really into fetishizing trans women or cross dressers or drag queens. Like that's like what
Mm-hmm.
they kind of view me as. And I'm
Okay.
very not into. I don't enjoy being viewed that way at all. I don't entertain that. It's incredibly rare that I meet someone that kind of like sees me for me and kind of sees past the avatar and past the performance of it all.
Yeah.
And it's even rare that I meet someone that is like okay with what I do and how I express myself. Because if let's say I meet someone who likes his femininity about me, they'll see
Mm-hmm.
that I'm a 6 foot fucking hairy man in real life, and they'll be like, ew, no, right? But if I meet someone who's into that, they'll be like, oh, ew, you're a British cigarette on Second Life. It's just there's such a clash. Like so many like perfect pieces have to fit together for someone to be into me.
Well, I do say like one of the things, and I've told you this as well. Like I really admire your authenticity because you don't hide behind your avatar, and I think that's very important, especially when it comes to dating, because I feel like a lot of people just mislead others. And I don't think that's okay, actually. I think that even though this is a game or however we want to categorize it, I think that we just have to be real and just be honest about like who we are, because I've known situations where people hide behind the avatars, and when the other party finds out that they may be like the opposite sex or somebody that they're really not, like it's really shattering and it's really sad, you know? So that's always something that I like about you, is you don't hide behind a door. You're very clear and you're like, hey, I'm a guy. So I think that's very important.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Obviously, I have nothing against people that want to be like a certain thing on Second Life, like whether it be like the opposite sex or whatever.
Yeah, of
My
course.
issue lies with the people that are dishonest about it, right?
Right. Yep.
Like, yeah, for sure. I think that you need to be honest to a point. I'm not saying dox yourself. I'm just saying like don't lead people on, because again,
Right. Don't
well,
be
what these
misleading.
avatars you're seeing are like actual human beings. Like, believe it or fucking not,
Yeah.
like they are. Yeah.
And it's so interesting too, because I was having a conversation with a friend of mine like a couple weeks ago, and she's been going through some relationship issues. And she said something that I kind of agree with. She says that because this is a virtual space, like it's kind of like your own little escape in your own little bubble. And sometimes when feelings get involved, like it's even more intense as if it were in the real world. Would you agree with that?
I think that a lot of people kind of let go of like certain societal norms when they're on Second Life. Like when people say that time moves faster in Second Life, I feel like that's true.
I
So I
agree.
would agree with that statement. Yeah, for
Yeah.
a lot of people it is that way. Like
Yeah.
you see those bitches, high end bitches, that like meet someone and like on day 3 they're like married basically. Like
Yes, married
yeah,
with kids,
yeah,
like it's really incredible.
I know.
I had a guy like a while back. He literally, I have no idea who this guy is. I've never met him in my life, and he was like, he literally asked if I can have his children. I'm like, what? Like that's the thing too. Like people are just so bold, and you know, because you can say anything you want to say here, and it was just so like,
Yeah.
wow, no. I was like, no thanks. I didn't come here to have children by anybody, so
Get your sperm demon away from me.
yes, let me just spray some
Yeah.
holy water on you. Like we're not doing that.
People feel more comfortable in like expressing their sexuality even to like an uncomfortable level. Like, have you ever been to like a sim? It could be any sim. It could be a fucking like I don't know, farming like Farmville type of sim. It could be a shopping event. It could be, bitch. It could be fucking London City.
We love London
Also
City.
high. We don't love London City.
It's fun.
It's disgusting. That's a different conversation. Anyway, and you'll like see a bitch, like she'll be colored to her man, which like no shame, right? But
Yeah.
then she'll mic up and she'll be like, "Daddy, like girl, how about you don't fucking traumatize me,
Daddy.
hello, like leave some room for Jesus. Like I'm not even
Amen.
a Christian. Like
I'm a
leave
Christian,
some
yeah.
room- Yeah, no, period. I respect that.
Period.
Like leave some Jesus. Like which I am into like if you wanna be like leashed around, girl, you do that, right? Man, woman doesn't matter. You wanna be a fucking dog, period. Be a dog,
Woof woof.
period. But like if you, I get every internet reference as I'm chronically online. But like, do we need to be moaning daddy at London City? Like think
No.
about it.
No tea, no shade, but it's true. Like, we really don't need to be seeing that. And I feel like some things are better left behind closed doors. Like, for example, like moaning daddy in front of everybody. Like, that's just.
I've called men daddy, I've been the daddy, but like you will never catch me like shopping at Target. Hey daddy, do we need any more like toilet paper? Like hello, are you deranged?
Yeah.
Like
It.
be deranged, I guess. Go
It.
off. I don't
It.
know.
It's so funny because this reminds me. So I went to, don't even ask me how we ended up here. Okay, but we did. Oh wait, I TP'd you, bitch. You remember that BDSM meeting? Well,
Oh my god, yeah.
well,
I was
before
trolling in local chat.
before I TP'd you, me and Tay were there. Shout out to Tay, love you, girl. And this woman there was like, Master Daddy, but she just kept repeating it and repeating it. Like every time, you know how the people there were asking questions and like answering and shit.
Yeah.
She would just like be okay. I get the master thing. I get that this is like a community or whatever. But she would be like, yeah, like daddy, daddy. Like whenever she would refer to her master, she would also use daddy. But it got to a point where it was like kind of like too much. Like I was even rolling my
Yeah.
eyes. I'm like, is that really necessary? It's like excessive.
Yeah, it's like giving the like weird Dungeons and Dragons kid. By the way, I love D&D. I'm not shading, but it's giving the weird D&D kid. That's like, no, you must call me like Master Wizard 3000. Like, how about you don't? How about
How
you
about
don't
no?
do that every 2 seconds? How about no? Literally, like if
Yeah.
it's a community, like bitch, be a degenerate all day long, and I support it. Call your fucking daddy, call him Uncle John. It doesn't matter what you call him. But like when it gets to a point, like it gets repetitive. Not repetitive. It gets performative. Sorry, that's what I was trying to
Correct.
find.
I agree.
It gets performative, and it feels like you're doing it for other people. Like
And if,
at that point,
yeah, like you're trying to put on a
yeah.
show. Exactly.
Seriously though, like when have you ever caught me on YouTube, London City? God bless London City. Just kidding. Um, being like, yeah, pull my hair. Like, you know what I mean?
Never. I do. What I love about you is like when people get, because you know, that place is so fun. It is fun. Like, I really have like a kick every time I go there with you. But what I love
It's
about
so
you is,
toxic.
yeah, but like what I love about you is when people try to troll you, you don't hold back. Like, I don't know what the hell you said one day that I was drinking tea and I literally almost spat my tea because you do not hold back. Like, if you don't like something, you're like, no,
Yeah.
we're not doing that.
I
I,
wish I remembered what that was, but like, there's
me
this
too.
girl. I'm not gonna say her name. She wishes I would say her name. She watches everything I'm in. So hi, she's watching right now. Just saying.
Oh God.
My biggest fan, for real. And she, your fans are not gonna like me. By the way, I have that feeling.
They love you.
Um,
They will love you.
I don't know. I don't think they will. But anyway, there's this girl. Like she like makes a new alt like literally every day. Like she like lives like at London City, right?
Mm.
And every time she gets there, she's like, you guys are fat lesbians. Oh my god, Adore, you're a man. You're a man, you're a trans. And like one day I was like, girl, your husband hasn't touched your clit since like 9/11. Like pipe the fuck down. Like literally like you need to calm down. Like
Oh my
like just
God.
because he's fucking his secretary instead of you doesn't mean you can like log onto Second Life and like be disgusting. Like calm down.
Exactly. Like there's no,
No, but
yeah.
literally.
That's what I'm talking
I
about. Like your comebacks.
like she literally is such an awful bitch. I could literally go on for like 10 hours about London City. I hate that place, but I love it at the same exact time. I go there all the
Yeah.
time, and
Well,
I hate it,
when I
but
always reach out to you, I'm like, "What are you doing?" And you're in like 90% of the time, you're like at London's. I'm like, "Oh, okay, cool."
yeah,
Because it's just such an interesting place. It's like that, those people remember, and we can share that here. I shared it on Instagram, but me and Adore were just there, just talking with people. And out of nowhere, these guys were like trying to recruit women to, to work for Lovense. And I was like, no. They were nice. They were saying how like my voice was sellable and nice, but I was like, but they were playing. I guess they were really involved in that. So like you meet a lot of interesting people
no,
there, I feel.
for sure. And by interesting, I mean like it shortens my lifespan every time I go there. But yeah, like I remember that guy was like, "Your voice is so hot, like I would pay you." I remember that.
Oh my God, that's
You
so
do have a
interesting.
nice voice. I love your voice. If I was a straight man, I would pay you.
Oh
For
my
real.
God, thank you, boo. I love your voice. Your deep voice.
Oh, I know. Drunk Michelle told me. Don't you worry. Me and her got acquainted very well. She told me all about it.
Oh my God. Yeah, that I was swooning. Let's just say I was swooning over Adore's voice while drunk.
But like, okay. Regarding my voice, there's a few points I want to make. Number one, I'm so like over bitches being like, "Is that a voice changer?" Like, let me ask you a question. Why would I have like a female Abby and like make my voice more masculine? Like, do you know what I
Correct.
mean? Like,
Yeah.
why? And also, I feel like the reason why people are kind of like either into it or they hate it, like it's one or the other, usually hate for some reason.
Mm.
Um, I feel like it's because I give like deep voice cheerleader, deep voiced valley girl. I don't know.
Yeah. Well,
I
to
don't.
me,
I
you
don't
just
know.
have like a pleasant voice. Like you have a very like it's full of
Thank
bass.
you.
Yeah, like I really you have a very nice voice. Y'all, Adore is getting into music, so y'all I will leave all her info below by the way, so you can check her music out. But maybe you should try opera.
Girl, I just released my single a few days ago and we're getting into opera already.
Period.
Yeah.
Listen, versatility, versatility. But yeah, speaking about your single, I absolutely loved it. Like, it's such a fun
Oh, did
song.
you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What inspired you to do that? It's so good.
So, like, as a warning, the song is not actually mine, it's a cover before I get fucking sued into oblivion. I didn't write the lyrics, I didn't produce the song, like, originally, I remixed it a little bit and sung over it. Okay, the song is by Kim Petras originally, thank you. All credit goes to Kim. Hi, Kim's lawyers, love you. Um, so I don't know, I love the kind of music. I'm very into, like, electronic music, very, very, very much. And I've just had like this nagging idea for like a few years now to like release music.
I'm so
Because
happy
I've
for
always
you,
viewed,
yes.
I know, thank you. I've always viewed like my avatar's persona as like a pop star. Like that's who she is,
She
right?
does. She gives
So
pop star vibes, diva vibes. Yes.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So it's like I wanna like make a song, but like I can't fucking sing. Like, let's be fucking honest. Like, you know. So not you not correcting me. I'm kidding.
No, 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 I'm just like,
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I told you
So
you have
I
a
like
pleasant voice, bitch.
no. I'm just kidding. So
Ah, I'm dead.
I was like, okay, I need to choose a song that's like easy for like a beginner, right? Because it
Right,
doesn't matter if you have a good voice or a bad voice, quote unquote. Like if you're not trained or if you're not like practiced in singing, like it's a struggle. You know what I
right,
mean?
right.
So I
Yeah.
was like, I'm gonna choose a song that's like easy to like sing to. And I was like, oh, like let me choose this repetitive like dance pop song that's like easy to record and be like easy to sing over,
Yeah.
right? And then I worked at it obsessively for like a month and a half, and here it is. Stream XXX by Adore Femme on my
Yes.
YouTube.
I am going to leave the link below to that song.
So I'm currently working on Adore's Next Top Model Season 5. We filmed the first episode 2 days ago at the time of filming this podcast. It's coming
Yay.
very, very, very soon, so we're working on that. I'm working on another single, maybe, question mark, wink, wink.
Ooh.
Um, I know.
You
So
know what we
yeah,
should
like
do,
I'm
bitch?
gonna
We
be.
should duet. Let's do it. Let's do a duet one day.
Girl, you're gonna outsing me. How about we do?
No, I think it would be fun. I can just harmonize for you in the background.
Okay, that'd be fun. We can discuss it. We can discuss that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I'm gonna be balls deep in Outdoors Next Top Model for for over a month now. Like, it's gonna be like quite a lot. I'm extremely excited for this season. I took a break from A&TM for like a few years because of like mental health reasons, but like
Yeah.
I am ready. The models are giving. The models are slaying. The models are slaying. I'm very proud of them, and the episodes are gonna be top notch. So do fucking tune in for real. And
Yes.
yeah, I guess that's it. Like I'm just kind of focusing on that right now.
Oh, well, I'm so excited. And Adore's Next Top Model is so you. Like, you're such a fashionista. So I really think, like, I don't think anybody else but you can do that project. I really don't. Like, I don't know
Well,
anybody else that can just pull something like that off, and not only pull something like that off, and I'm really like being honest, like representing that, because I feel like that's part of your brand, like that high fashion top model energy.
no, you look very cute. Like I understand that you're very cozy and you kind of like an every girl a little bit. Um,
Thanks.
I don't know. Like times are changing. Obviously, like what used to be like cool like
Yeah.
4 years ago in Second Life isn't anymore. Naturally,
Right.
um, I'm probably gonna be looking at this video like in 4 years, and I'm gonna be like, "Ew, what was I wearing?"
But that's the thing, like it just evolves. And it's like I always say, as long as you're happy with like how you look and your
Yeah.
appearance, like who gives a crap what others think, honestly.
I mean, I've never been too concerned. That's a lie. I used to be very concerned with like other people's perception of me, but like,
Really?
I don't know. Girl, I used to be obsessed with it. Like, I used to like obsessively read like blogs, like where people used to talk shit about me.
Oh my
Um,
gosh.
Now I just like, I honestly like just do not care. Is that bad to say? Like, um, I'm so over it. Like, you know what I mean? I feel like the people that know me, people that don't. Like, if you're not into
Exactly.
me, you're not into me. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's how I feel
Not
too,
everyone
because
has
I
good
feel like
taste.
people will always talk and like have their perceptions, but like I've told you, like you always stay true to yourself. And I think that's so important because, just like in real life, like in Second Life, we may have gone through things and we may have dealt with them in not the ideal way or the best way, but like you live and learn, and like that makes you a better person, that teaches you things, and that's it. And whoever wants to remain with you as your friend, and the people who know your true essence, like that's what matters, and that's who you should surround yourself with as well.
Yeah, like I'm extremely thankful to my subscribers and the the Second Life community, really, because obviously not all of it, because I've always felt like a black sheep. Like I still feel like I kind of am the black sheep of YouTube or whatever in Second Life, but I want to truly thank like the people that have stuck with me, because like I feel like people don't know this about me. Like I started YouTube when I was like 18, like freshly 18, like
Oh wow, so
barely fucking
young.
18. I was very young, which I'm not saying it's an excuse, but it's an explanation for things, right?
Of course, yeah.
Think of like you watching at home. Like who were you at 18, 19, 20, right? I'm
Oh, a
23
completely
right now, for
different
reference.
person. Yeah.
I feel like because of my like deeper voice, people like always thought I was older. So like when I would make bad decisions like publicly, like it would like really like I
Yeah.
have to pay like double the price basically. But I'm
Yeah.
very thankful that I was held responsible at times, and I want to thank the people that did. Um, I'm trying my hardest, like learn and grow like every single day, as I'm sure like all of
Like
us
we
are
all
really.
are. Absolutely.
Yeah. Who I am today, or maybe if I'm not this kind of person, I want to be this person in the future that like makes people like laugh or smile a little bit during their shitty day, and I want to like give people a safe space to like express themselves, or for people that are LGBT or whatever on Second Life and on YouTube in general. So I hope I can be that if I'm not already.
Yeah.
Um,
Be a light. I think you are. I think you are like just not just the fact that you don't hide behind the avatar, just the fact that you are unapologetically you. You're always authentic, you're always real. You don't hide anything. You're the type of person that's just like me, like this is me, right? I don't have time to just develop this new persona in Second Life. And people respect that. And so we all go through things and we all live and learn. I mean, that's the point of life. Sometimes we have to navigate these very difficult paths, and sometimes of course, we regret things that we did and things that that we may have handled the wrong way, but we live and learn. And like the people who love you and who accept you will always be there to support you as well. So you're not alone. So don't feel like the black sheep, okay? Because people love you, myself
I okay,
included.
like thank you. I love you too. Like I don't want to sound ungrateful, because I do have an extremely strong support system, like online and offline. My family is the absolute fucking world to me. I have friends and stuff online that are so incredibly supportive of me. They've been through everything with me since day one, and I try to return the favor if I can.
I feel like you need to focus on the people that do support you, your strong support system, your fan base, people who bring you good things and positivity. And it's
I
easier
do
said
try,
than
yeah.
done. Yeah, it's easier said than done, because sometimes, like the haters and like nasty people will certainly get to you, especially with you just not even doing anything, you just being you, and just minding your business. But yeah, it's something that we all have to work on, and just kind of like be intelligent in the sense of just focusing on the good. And like me personally, like I'm a people pleaser in the sense that like I like to just make people feel good. I want people to feel included. I don't want to have any negative energy with anybody. So I totally get that, because it does concern you, like why am I not appealing to this person? Why is this person acting or thinking this way about me? And like it is a journey, like for myself, because sometimes like being a people pleaser also has its cons. Like I feel like the most important relationship is, well, in my opinion, as a Christian, is with God, of course, but then it's like for the non-believers or whatever, it's like with yourself, like your relationship with yourself. Like you have to love yourself and place yourself first, you know? Amen. We are preaching here, bitch. We are preaching.
Adore being on a Christian channel, like hell has frozen over, literally.
That's why I said safe space at the beginning, because we can talk about whatever. Because I don't judge. We don't judge, okay?
I do, certainly. But I really
Yeah.
appreciate, I really appreciate you inviting me, and I had so much fun talking to you and all of that.
Oh, me too. Yeah. Well, this won't be the first and only time you'll be here, so I do appreciate you. I'm sure we're gonna keep talking after we end the video. So I want to thank you guys so much for watching. I will be leaving Adore's links below. Please check out her new song. I know you will love it, and just stay up to date with her upcoming projects. And Adore, thank you again for being here. Love you so much, and just keep
Thank
being
you
you.
for this conversation slash interview
Yeah.
slash whatever. I had fun.
Yes. Me too, boo. All right, you guys. See you in the next one. Bye.
Bye.